Okay, welcome to one of our Bloody Beat Boops music discussions again. This week we're going to be talking about I Can Make a Mess's album Growing In, which came out October 9th.
Yeah, October 9th, 2014. Before we get into that, we want to plug Season 3, as I do every fucking time we do this.
February sometime, probably.
Coming up February. Check your local web browser.
Yes.
And by check, I mean type in wjtp.njit.edu on Sunday nights at 10:30.
Yes. Also, well, if it changes,
We'll let you know.
we'll let you know. I've been putting links to the Facebook page in the description, so go down there, check that out, and you'll find everything a little bit easier.
And you can find us on Facebook. Be our friends.
Yes. Sure. All right. So.
But yeah, back to growing in. Just got back from a show in which we saw Ace and three of his lovely friends that helped him out. And it was awesome live. He's always awesome.
Oh
live.
yeah.
I'm a little biased though. He's my favorite. He is my favorite. Last time we did Anthony. He's your favorite.
That's
this
true.
time it's my favorite.
Yeah.
We just came back from a show where we were VIPs.
It was only like $40.
Yeah, it was like
it was
$45.
Cheap for VIP.
I don't know. That's cool. Got to meet everybody.
Yeah. Talked to Anthony for a little bit. Talked to Ace for a little bit. Touched Soupy Campbell's beard.
Touched Soupy Campbell's beard. That has to go on like all of the records ever. Put that in your resume.
It's magnificent. All right. Moving on. So yeah.
October surprise release. That's the biggest thing. He didn't even announce October 9th.
Yeah, you just kind of like threw it out there.
He put a teaser out for the entire album. Even before that, he put out teasers the whole time.
He put out two like halves of songs, I guess.
No, one half, one full.
Yeah, one half song, one full song. One was in August, the other was in like in September.
Yeah.
And then in October, like on the 8th, he posted a teaser for his album.
Yeah, for the whole album. And I was like, should I release this album?
I was like, oh, cool. But like he didn't like say much about it. He was just like, hey guys, yeah, album's coming out. Next day, album's out on Bandcamp. We're just like,
next morning, here, have it for free.
And we were just like, holy shit, like that's awesome.
There's actually no physical copy because if you know us and our indie cred, our vinyl nerdness, we would have the vinyl for you to see.
Closest thing we have is Enola.
Last year's release, Enola, also awesome. Completely different sounds though. The both albums have two completely different sounds.
It's like bright.
Yeah, it's pretty pink. Pretty in pink.
It's like bright pink.
Yeah, it's awesome. Mine is warped, but it's okay.
Yeah, I actually bought this for you, and then you're like, "Nah, keep it."
Yeah,
I was like, "All right, cool."
Yeah, I've bought that album twice. Once for me, once for our friend Brandon.
Yeah,
but yeah, those
should give him the warp.
I should give him the warp.
Oh my god, that'd be so shitty on his record player.
That would be really shitty.
Because yours actually.
That was how we tested it.
Warp vinyls, yeah.
Right. But he recorded the new one, Growing In, which is the one that came out in October, and the one that he played parts of tonight. He
played a lot of songs off it, yeah.
He recorded that one. Well, his first round of recording was on his iPhone in the booth while producing an album for said Soupy Campbell.
Yeah.
For his side project, Aaron West and the Roaring Twenties. And while the songs were coming down, you were waiting for the playback to make sure everything sounded good. He was just writing songs, sitting there with an acoustic guitar, fucking around.
Yeah, and you just like record little like voice memos or like little videos on his iPhone, and then just go back to them like later and actually finish writing the song. Like he would just kind of like do a little brainstorm session. Then he would actually like spend time and flesh it out. So most of them, like the major aspects of a lot of the songs were written like in like a couple minutes.
Yeah, so just in the 5 to 6 minutes it takes for the song to finish its whatever the process is. I'm not a producer. I don't know what the process is, but he did have 5 to 6 minutes between songs to write parts of songs, and you can even hear it. Some of his songs, notably in Get Normal, and what was the other one? Undecided.
Undecided. Yeah,
Undecided is really noticeable, but he kept parts of the iPhone recording in the album, and it really adds to the whole character of the album. In his teaser, he says, as hippie and as cheesy as it sounds, I want the vibe of this album to be about doing things, not thinking about them. And it's really all the album is.
Yeah, he just kind of like didn't really think much. He just kind of recorded these quick little demos, and then just like, all right, I'm gonna make these into actual songs. I'm gonna record them, and then just throw them out there. That's pretty cool.
It's the album 11 songs long.
10 songs.
10 songs long, and they're all full length songs. There's nothing.
See, now I'm doubting myself.
Nothing short in there. He's gonna double check
I'm
this.
double checking this.
Each of us picked a couple songs to talk about. Three of mine were Undecided, which is the one we talked about earlier.
Oh yes, that's a good one.
It was the first full length release from it. He put out a small music video, just silly editing and
You're right. It's 11.
of silly editing and whatnot. But the song itself has some pretty deep meaning. This is a good one. And then Chartreuse was the second one that I wanted to talk about, which is a little more, or it's in the same vein as Undecided. It's a little up-tempo and just strong and powerful lyrically. But my favorite song on the album, personal favorite, is Desi Duos, which hits close to home, I guess, in a sense. Where the opening lines are, I really wish that love was as strong as money is, because then I'd be on my way. And it's like, oh,
Yeah.
how much more hippie do you want to get, Ascenders? but it's true. It's, how long can you be the nice guy before you just sell out? And he's never done it. He's never sold out.
Yeah. As far as my favorites off the album, I'm the Man, Sarcasm is pretty great. Mostly because it's just like funny. It's just like all these things that are like obviously not him that he's talking about. And actually, when we met him, one of the things that I said was, "You just dropped the sarcasm, dude."
He is the man.
But like the song is like all like, it's all like these lines of like shit that he just like. It's obviously not about him, but he's like, "I'm so awesome, I'm great," but then like,
I'm a bad kind of guy that'll take you by surprise and make you want to jump in bed.
and then at like the end of
Yeah.
like towards like the end of the song, it just becomes like, "Fuck it, let's just stay at home, eat Chinese food in bed, watch Full
Watch
House."
some Full House. There's crazies on the road. So
It's
let's
just
just
like
stay at
it's
home
just
and
all
watch
just
Full
like
House in bed.
just ridiculous shit, and then it's just like this fucking growing in
Pimping 3 screens.
what you can't grow out of is
Ooh,
the last song on the
yeah.
album, and we just listened to the album in full before this.
I had the
and-
same reaction when the first chord hit to that
Yeah,
song
and then
as to when
like,
he just said the name of the song. That was the
Oh,
same reaction
yeah.
right there.
because like it comes like right after "I Love My Wife," which is also a good one.
That's
it's
very
not one of my favorites. It's just like
cute.
it's just
It's
like a cute little sweet song about his wife. At one point he like reps Applebee's for like 3 lines, and when I first listened to it, I was like, "Wait, what the fuck was that? Did he really just like advertise for Applebee's in his song?"
I wonder if he got paid for that.
And then like that last song comes on, and it's pretty different from like the rest of the album. It's like
It's a little heavier.
it's a little bit like
It sounds like it could be an early November
yeah,
song.
it's like probably like one of the heaviest tracks in the album, and it's just like it just hits, and you're just like, oh wow, yeah, that's something right there. And then I don't know, I just feel like Get Normal for like some reason. I don't know.
Get Normal was the half release.
Yeah, it was the
That
first
he
like
put
half
out.
release, and that's one of the ones where he keeps a lot of the
He keeps a bunch of iPhone recordings.
he
in it
keeps
as
like
well.
a couple of clips of the iPhone recording that one, and like I don't know, I just like it.
Yeah, Undecided and Get Normal were the ones that were known going into this. And then I think an agreement for both of us for best song on the album is I'm the Man, Sarcasm. We can't stop listening to
It's
it.
just like every time one of us gets in the car with the other one, it's just I'm the Man comes on.
Yeah,
and I'm just
it,
like,
it
I
makes
mean,
its way into every playlist. Look for it in Bloody Beat Boop Season 3. We will be playing it. Rep that indie cred.
Probably, yeah.
That'll probably be an indie cred week.
Just like a lot of our recent car rides have just divulged into just I'm the Man coming on, and
Mhm.
just us just like singing along it like the whole way, just yelling the lyrics in the
Oh,
car
yeah. We're at the point where we
at like
know
fucking
all
like
of them.
midnight because that's when we have time to hang out.
He,
What time is it right now? It's like 1:30 in the morning when we're recording this shit.
The only bad thing I have to say about this album is that there isn't a physical copy yet, and I want it. Ascenders, give it to me. I want
Please,
it.
please.
I don't care if it's a CD. I'll take a CD. I'd prefer a vinyl.
Indie cred.
I would prefer a vinyl. I bought a CD tonight for the first time in 2 years. It
I
hurt me.
still buy CDs a lot, so I can't really say shit.
It hurt me a little bit on the inside.
So, what did he play tonight off the album?
Tonight off the album, he opened with Get Normal.
Yeah.
He just came out flying
right out,
into Get Normal. He
He
played Lions. He played Lions off of this one, which is my
Lions.
favorite track on Enola.
That is not my favorite, but it's like there's like 5 songs in a row.
Yeah,
The string from Listen Lesson to
Ancient Crows
is just amazing. It's just like 4 songs in a row that are just like on point, and they're just great.
Not to say the rest of the album is bad. Still check it out.
Oh, it's still a good album.
But those 4 songs.
But those like that string of 4 songs is just like it's so on point and it's so good. Like they're a little like each is a little different from the rest, but they're like they're all really good.
What else? He played. No, he did not play Undecided.
He didn't play Undecided.
He did play Desi Duos.
Played Desi Duos. Did he play? He didn't play I Love My Wife, did he?
No, he did not play I Love My Wife. He didn't play I'm the Man.
He didn't play I'm the Man.
We did get to ask him about that afterwards.
We brought that up to him, yeah.
And he was very apologetic.
It's so funny how like straight faced he got when he said that.
I'm sorry.
Oh man. I discovered today EastEnders is very awkward in conversations.
Yeah, he doesn't.
Which is pretty much equally matched by my awkwardness in conversations with people. So if it weren't for Jimmy like being right there, there would have just been like dead silence. It would have been like, "Hey man, I like your music." "Oh, thanks."
I'm gonna go now.
All right. See ya.
He is a musical hero of mine. I have listened to him since my sister first started buying Early November CDs, her freshman year of high school. I can thank my sister for 2 things musically: Early November and OAR. You don't like OAR.
I mean, never said I didn't like them. I never got into that.
They're not your style.
Yeah.
But if it wasn't for him coming in or Early November stuff, I wouldn't have gotten through my awkward middle school years, which is pretty much all it is. It's
dude, my awkward middle schools were like Metalhead Dave. So
yeah, dude,
that was fun.
But awkward middle school years were the soundtrack would be 1,000 Times a Day and Ever So Sweet.
Dude, mine was like 10,000 Fists by Disturbed and like half of the then sampled City of Evil album. I think you did a little better.
Yeah, I was a little more calm.
I think your music lasted a little bit longer in my interests.
yeah,
because I do like Early November. I haven't been listening to them that long. I think you gave me their stuff like 2 years ago.
Yeah, it was probably around the first time I saw them live, which was back in 2012.
Yeah, so
October
like
2012.
freshman year of college or so.
Which is awesome that they got back together in 2012. They hadn't been together for a while. I don't know the exact amount of time. But EastEnders is back in the studio. He's making music. It's really funny. There's a Talking Soup on YouTube of Soupy Campbell interviewing EastEnders, and he makes a joke, but it's kind of it's funny because it's true joke that EastEnders is the epitome of the struggling musician. He has 2 kids. I think one of them's 5, one of them's 2. He pretty much went back to making and selling music because he has to provide for his family. He has a wife, 2 kids, a dog, and his only job is music. He made a joke tonight about being an interior designer and quickly retracted it and said that he has never designed a thing in his life. But
I would still hire him.
I'd hire him too. See the way that man dresses? He is dapper.
Oh yeah. He's got nice hair too.
He does have awesome hair. I don't know, that guy in the crowd though, he has some pretty good hair too. There was EastEnders.
They basically had the same haircut.
They had the same haircut. But yeah, the struggling musician is EastEnders because he doesn't live in a huge fancy house. He lives in a small little house in Hamilton, New Jersey, home of the Blueberries and EastEnders.
And EastEnders. Anthony Green's basically the same way.
Yep.
He's got 3 kids now, a wife, 2 dogs.
2 dogs.
He's got more kids and more dogs.
More kids, more dogs, and Soupy's just Soupy.
Soupy, I don't know what he's up to.
I don't know.
I just know that he's got an impressive beard. Soupy Campbell, you got a sweet ass beard, man.
Thanks for letting him touch it.
You'll probably never watch this.
Maybe he will. You don't know that.
Yeah.
I guess we'll give Growing In a final album. We got a little off topic there.
Yeah.
We'll give it a final rating here. It's it's pretty good.
It's like
I think it's
Wow,
my
that's
my
good.
number one for favorite album of 2014
for the year.
for the year. I think it's my number one. Pretty damn good.
Definitely top 3 for me.
But we're gonna try and avoid numbers in our ratings here.
I'm trying to think of something funny for it.
It's a good out of 10.
That we did that for the last one. We can't do that for this one.
We didn't actually say it last time.
We said oh yeah.
This is
We
good.
said
Just go check it out.
It's just good. Check it out. I guess just like I don't know.
It's on par with The Census when it comes to musical impact.
Yeah.
But it's two completely different genres.
Yeah, it's two completely different genres, and I think
So if you took our word on The Census, take our word on this one.
Yeah.
Check it out.
as
It's
far
on
as
his
this one
Bandcamp.
as far as this one goes, though, I feel like it has like a little bit more lightheartedness to it.
Yeah, it's
the Census is a little bit more serious.
very heavy.
It's very heavy
Emotionally.
It's very serious emotionally. This one's like very lighthearted and a lot of Ascender's poking fun at himself.
It's fun. It's more fun.
It's just a good album full of self-deprecation, and if you're into that, check it out because it's pretty great.
All right, we will be coming back at you with a couple more videos. I think we finally decided we're going to do a review of a couple of our vinyls, but completely superficial. Doesn't matter about the music. We're all about the looks this time.
So I think that's gonna be a little joke thing. It'll probably be like a midweek sort of thing.
Yeah, some filler stuff for the channel here, and still keep
we're also
an eye
not sure
out.
if we're gonna do it like mine and then his. We'll do like 2 different ones.
Yeah, there might be 2 videos, might be 1 video. We don't know.
It depends on how long we talk. All right. Well, thank you guys for watching, and we hope you come back for the next one.
Yay!